Hey guys, how's it going? Just doing a Q&A. Got some questions here. This is my boy Brownie, Josh. He's gonna be reading out the questions. I'm gonna be answering them.
V Alpha. How old were you when you first started playing Call of Duty?
When I first started playing Call of Duty, I was probably like maybe 7, 8. When I used to my brother used to play pretty hard because he's like 4 years older. So I used to watch him play, and then I played a little bit, and then when COD 4 came around, that and COD 5, like I just grinded out from like when I was 8, 9 onwards, and I mean now I'm here. Not what almost 9 years later.
Did you
Actually,
play?
10 years
Did
later.
you play COD 2?
I did
That
actually.
that was I was the goat at
I
that
can't
game.
remember any of it because I was a 5e.
Air Plasmo. How did you get into your first esports team?
I got into my first esports teams from playing League, playing Black Ops 2. Me and my 3 friends at the time, we were all master rank 1 in like the team division, and I mean we found something called CyberGamer, so we tried it out, and we were pretty decent. We were the best in CGO. No, we weren't. We were terrible. Yep, that's how I did it. League play to CG to here.
Customs. Where did you get your PSN from?
Uh, this is a funny story actually. Most of you probably know, but there's a brand of deodorant called Lynx, and there's a flavor or a smell scent called Excite. I couldn't find my name. I had a big list. Like when I was in Black Ops 2, I used to be XL Rapids, and I had a big list because I wanted to change it because there was so many Rapids, and well, I didn't like any that were on the list. Actually, I did like one, but that was taken. I don't want to talk about that name. And pretty much, I looked around my room. I was like, stuff it. I gotta find something, and I found a Lynx can that said Lynx Excite, and now I'm Mindfreak Excite.
Entice. What's your favorite thing about teaming with Shox, Fighter, and Buzzin?
I'll do it as a team first. My favorite thing about teaming with those three is that they just know how to play the game. Everything like their mistakes that they make are like just limited. There's only a few per map, and that's like spread between all of us. They've been playing for so long. They've been winning for so long. They know what's right. They know what's wrong. It's really good. And then individually, I mean, Lincoln Fighter, he's just one of the most consistent players I've ever played with. Shox is by far the smartest, like has the most talent potential out of anyone, literally anyone in the community. And then Mitch, well, next question. Nah, Mitch, I like it. He's a really good leader. He's always calling out whether he's getting destroyed or whatnot. If he's dropping double negs, he's always calling out. He's always leading the play. Like, just he's that leadership role really. He's a good teammate.
So he actually captains the team.
Yes.
Well,
Obviously, there's no in-game leader, but like for the most part, if there was like one dominant one, it would be him. But we all talk and call plays at times.
so from Dan the Wolf, going to the Pro League. What's it like, prep wise? Like, what are you gonna be doing? And do you reckon you can actually surprise?
Honestly, we're leaving in a few days to go and boot camp in Atlanta for a good, I think about 1.5, 2 weeks before the LAN League. So we're hoping to get some good practice there. I definitely hope we can turn some heads since realistically to us, we've been losing at Atlanta and Dallas, mostly because of our hard points, which is influenced because there's not enough practice in Australia. So I mean, if we get that practice for even a week, like 2 weeks, whatever, like that's really gonna solidify our like series. Because if we take one hard point, we know our S&D is probably our strongest, or our uplink. Like we can always count on like having an extra map there. Yeah, I
Alright,
definitely think we can win our pool.
from OC. He's asking, how does it feel to get revenge on TK?
That felt great. I mean, at Champs, obviously, we went. Oh, well, when I was in Tainted Minds with Eminence, Killer Pie, and Gydra, we went 3-2 with them. I mean, I personally played pretty bloody well that series, so I really wanted to get my revenge, and it just shows that, like, when I've got the teammates, we can beat the people that I couldn't beat with other teammates.
You talking shit?
Sorry, boys, I'm talking shit.
You won't tag him.
They'll see the video, boys.
Prodigy Alpha asks you, what keeps you motivated?
Honestly, beating everyone. I mean, everyone doubts you in your career. It's like, it's those players that really make you who you are. Like you can either be crushed by them and let them drag you down, or you can just like really fuel the fire and want to get better and better. Like I know personally, someone that really lit a fire in me was Zeus Renee. He sort of dogged me last year. He's been dogging a few people, but yeah, yeah, I've always wanted to beat him, and at Sydney, I can safely to say I destroyed him, and he had a 0.66 KD, so all good.
All good.
But yeah, all I can say is everyone that puts you down, everyone that tells you can't do it, just use it to fuel the fire, and you'll eventually get there.
In terms of that, what are your honest thoughts on TM from Infoskits?
All really great guys, but again, Renee, so fake. Can't be friends with him. Can't find it. I gave him a chance and then did something. Can't can't give him the benefit of the doubt. As players, like just because I don't like someone, I'm never going to take him away as a player. I think Renee's a good player. I think Denz is a amazing player. I think Ging's an amazing player, and I
Denz
think
is better
Hayden's.
than you.
What?
Denz is better than you.
Thanks,
I'm just
Brownie.
gonna say it.
It's all good, all good. And I think Hayden, he's a really good player as well. But I think on an international scale, they don't match up against teams as well as we do. But against us, they match up pretty well. So that's why a series is always pretty close.
Vishnaz? I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right, but
Vishnash. Anyways,
whatever. Who's the best in the APAC region?
Shocks. End of the question. Shocks.
Denz.
Shocks.
Okay.
Conrad Rymeric.
From Kicks Rampage, what is your alcoholic drink of choice?
Huh. I don't actually have Bondi Blue. Bondi Blue. Bondi Blue. Hey Josh, what's your favorite drink?
Not Bondi Blue.
It's Bondi Blue. Bondi Blue.
Shocky Bravo asks you who your favorite teammate of all time is.
I'm gonna do this excluding my current team because it's too hard since I haven't been with them long enough to decide. If I had to choose, I'd have to say Lincoln because his resolve to get better is like crazy. But if it wasn't, I'd probably have to say Hopi since he taught me like most of what I know. Like he was a pretty big like role model of mine because like he pretty much taught me everything. So I sort of he had to be my role model, I guess, at the start of my career.
From Rosiah, what's your favorite land moment?
My favorite land moment had to be the hardpoint retaliation against Tainted Minds. Like, holy. Like, how each of us had a role in keeping us in that map was crazy. I mean, afterwards, the feels, like, we knew when we won that map. When we got up, like, on the score, like, when it was, like, because they were at 230 for, like, friggin' while we were coming back from 100 points. When we got over their 230 mark, we were like, we know we're winning this series. Like, we know we're winning this event. And it was crazy. We all stood up. We screamed. I mean, we literally hugged after the first map, I'm pretty sure. And we just knew we were going to win. So, like, I don't think anything will ever beat that unless I beat Optic or something.
From Mystic, what are your goals for the next 5 years?
Mystic 10? Jesus. My goals for the next 5 years, I mean, obviously for COD, it's to be the top of my field, like, be the best of the best worldwide. But, like, say if that doesn't work for COD, like, for the next 5 years, I want to focus on growing, like, a fan base, getting a band? A band?
I'm down.
A brand, get my own like apparel, like fans. I've got work to do really. Like I have to work for myself. But I mean, other than that, outside of COD, if nothing was to happen with COD in a few years, I guess go into my family business with Bondi Blue. Bondi Blue.
Go on, plug it some more.
Bondi Blue.
From me, now that you've become like you're the best team in ANZ, like
APAC.
yep. What are your goals now?
To be the best in the world. I mean, step by step, we got to the best of APAC. Obviously, my teammates always were, but now I'm here with them. So next goal is to, I mean, win an MLG event, I guess, or win the LAN League, and then on to COD Champs, which is the primary focus, the biggest event of the year, and hopefully win that. But I mean, that's going to take a lot of practice, but I'm confident if we get the right practice, we can do it.
You want to do more than just do well. You want to win.
I don't want to do well. I only want to win.
Good.
I'm never happy unless I'm first. Blakey, aka Mighty, your first comp COD. Black Ops 2. Started from the bottom, 6th title. Now I'm here.
From Scooter, what is your opinion on the overall state of ANZ COD at the moment?
It's terrible. I mean, for a practice standpoint of view, for us, for Tainted, non-existent. For content based, I mean, realistically, we're the only team that does it, and even us, we're pretty like That's why we're starting to get more into it. I mean, no one does content. There's no good practice. There's not a lot of people in the community, seeing as we have like not even a quarter of the population of North America or Europe. So I mean, realistically, it's in a shite spot, mate. Like terrible.
Is it better than it was 3 years ago?
Yes. Obviously, with the under 18s being gone at like in 2016, it went down a little bit, but now like some of those under 18 players have come up again. There's more 18 plus players coming out of the water, whatever the saying is, coming out of the wall. I don't know. But yeah, it's bigger than 3 years ago, 100%.
From Wonka, the best one again. Will the TM rivalry last forever?
No,
From Mammoth ANZ. How did it feel when you joined MF?
really good. Really, really, really good.
Ah, yeah, I remember when you got asked and you
I
came,
mean,
you knocked on my door.
I was at Wet and Wild.
You came in and knocked on my door.
I was at Wet and Wild.
And you were like, you won't believe what happened
You
today.
can literally ask Lakey, Dino, anyone that was with me. I was at Wet and Wild, and Lincoln said, "Hey, do you want to come and join a Skype call? Or do you want to have a Skype call with me?" And I was like, "Hey man, currently about to go on a water slide. Can I talk to you later?" Yeah, that's right. I put a water slide over joining MF. What of it? And yeah, then I played with him, and then I went and knocked on Brandy's door and said they just asked me to join,
Like a little schoolgirl.
and I was a little schoolgirl, which is I I don't regret it. I don't. It was a dream come true. Oh, Ritter, you're the man. Who's your favorite Power Ranger? You can't ask this. I mean, like, it's a good question because it has a Power Rangers in it. But, like, alright. It's the white Power Ranger from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. What? Say something? Buzzer or Dens? From Tainted Cream Pie. If you could be good at any other FPS game, what would it be and why? Probably Counter-Strike, just because, you know, it's probably one of the bigger esports titles, and I'm pretty decent at it now. But if I was to be one of the best at, or really good at another game, it would definitely be that because it takes brains. From MF Realize, #1 fangirl boy. What inspired you to become a pro COD player? Honestly, I just kept playing, and I knew I was naturally better than everyone. I just needed to refine certain things, and eventually I would get there. I mean, I've refined a lot of things, and now I'm here. Obviously, I've still got things to fix up, but for the most part, it was just getting better and being better than everyone I played against. Oh, I like this one from Entice SG. Favorite and least favorite things about your teammates. Buzzo.
I already
Guys,
asked.
I'll be home in 10 minutes. 20 minutes late. Actually, not even 20 minutes. Like 40 minutes later. Jesus. Favorite thing. He's always positive. He's always trying to get better. He's always leading. Lincoln. I just said it for Mitch, but he's always trying to get better. Least favorite thing about him. His hair tilts me.
What?
It's just like
His hair is
it's
glorious.
just dirty.
It's glorious.
No, it looks dirty to me.
Glorious.
Anyways, Shocks. Favorite thing. He's a genius. He's the best for a reason. Least favorite thing. He's a psychopath.
Facts.
Facts. But he's like a cuddly psycho. Oh, sorry, there's a fly. He's like a cuddly psycho. No, he's not. He's just a psychopath. Yeah. Thanks for that question, mate. From Kyleo169. Kyle0169, I think it is. If you beat top NA teams, are you gonna shit talk them? Please say yes. #Straya. Honestly, you can't control what you say in the moment. I mean, obviously, if you do something, you're gonna shit talk them, but you're not gonna start abusing them from just like if you're just playing. Like if you're beating them, if you're doing something good, it's like it just comes out. You don't think about it. It just comes out in the moment. So I'm gonna have to say yeah. I mean, 100%. From Oki_, fave COD.
MW2. Best game.
Nothing beats the original COD 4. Sorry, that was my childhood. It was amazing. Pressed MP5. What's up? M16, M4 carbine, M4OA3. From Mimic_AU, do you like Dens? I love Dens. Dens is the man. I mean, I looked up to him long before I joined this team. I mean, he's helped me get better over time for the last, 2 years. Like, he's given me tips, everything. without those tips, I might not be here. I might not. Who knows? You know. So I respect him more than most people, and I appreciate him, and I loved it. Tense is the man. Also, thank you guys so much for watching the Q&A. I really appreciate it. If you do like the video, please leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike or rewatch it. Try again. Leave a comment if you want anything, like any future videos or whatnot. I mean, you know. Also, follow me on Twitter at @mf_excite, 2 E's at the end. Also, thank you to Brownie for being in the video. He was the guy to my side reading the questions. Follow him on Twitter as well, @BrownieCod.